Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Simon, and we are here. Final episode of Season 5. It's been an emotional ride, and yes, we're at the end of the last full series. Just 13 more episodes left after this, excluding the sort of the incomplete episodes. So, wow, yeah, it's gonna be an emotional one, especially with the story arc that we've got going on. Ahsoka is in deep trouble. She's been captured by the clones, and even Anakin and the Jedi Council are starting to really think now it could be her. She's just been in the wrong place at the wrong time. She's been set up quite badly. So I'm hoping that during this finale we're going to find out exactly who it is who has been up to this, and we'll see how it resolves itself. But we'll be taking a bit of a break after this. I'll put my review up tomorrow. And then I'll put information in that review about when we'll be starting again. I'll space this out a little bit longer than normal because, again, last series, Season 6, I want to try and extend it a little bit, so it might just be a little bit of a longer wait for the new season start, but I'll run a little competition in the meantime and we'll see what happens. So yes, guys, let's get ready for the last episode of Season 5.
The Senate requests that Ahsoka Tano be indicted for acts of treason against the Republic.
A fair trial, Padawan Tano will have, in accordance with Jedi tradition.
Ah yes, Jedi tradition. I'm afraid, Master Yoda, that the Senate believes that an internal Jedi trial would seem biased. Therefore, the Senate asks that the Council expel Ahsoka Tano from the Jedi Order, so that she may be put to a Republic military tribunal, where she will receive more impartial judgment.
And who would represent Ahsoka in this tribunal, Admiral?
That would be up to the Council, General, but I would recommend someone outside the Order.
Of course.
The Council will act as they deem necessary. Thank you, Admiral.
Yeah. Tarkin and the Chancellor trying to push the Jedi Council around.
We need to stand together with Ahsoka.
And yet there's evidence that she is indeed the mastermind behind the attack on the temple.
She was found in possession of nano-droid explosives. This alone is enough to convict her.
I understand your sentiment, Obi-Wan. But if the Council does as you suggest, it could be seen as an act of opposition to the Senate. I'm afraid we have little choice.
Oh, the Jedi are so weak.
To the Chamber of Judgment, summon Skywalker and his Padawan. And in our decision, may the Force guide us.
The Jedi, they're so weak and arrogant. I mean, it's no wonder that they fell. Oh, Jedi Sentinels. Where's the Master Inquisitor?
You're not.
Or Grand Inquisitor?
I'm sorry, Snips. I just don't know what to do.
It's okay. I don't either.
That's a very intimidating chamber of judgment.
Padawan Tano, serious charges have been levied against you. How plead you?
Not guilty, Master. I would never take the lives of innocents. The values of the Jedi are sacred to me.
There is evidence to the contrary. You were alone with Letta Termund when she died. Can you explain this?
Someone used the Force against her.
Which brings us to Ventress. Can you explain your association with her?
We had a mutual understanding. I thought she was helping me.
Did she help you acquire the nanodroid weaponry found when you were apprehended? The same devices used in the bombing of the temple?
No. I was set up and deceived, as you are being deceived now.
The question is, Padawan Tano, who is deceiving us? Ventress, you, or someone else?
I am not deceiving you. I would assume Ventress is, but I can't be sure. My sense is clouded.
Clouded by the dark side. These things are, Padawan Tano. Dangerously clouded. But not just surrounding you. Surrounding many things in these times.
You've already made your decision, haven't you? This meeting is just a formality.
Reached a decision. We have. Though not in total agreement, are we?
It is the Council's opinion that Padawan Ahsoka Tano has committed sedition against the Republic, and thus, she will be expelled from the Jedi Order.
Can't do this! Your Padawan status will be stripped from you, and you shall forfeit all rank.
See, I knew she wasn't part of the Jedi Order anymore from Rebels.
You will be turned over to the Republic.
I didn't know this was how it was.
And whatever punishment they will set for you. Henceforth, you are barred from the Jedi Order.
That's... It's at times like this, it makes me appreciate... Well, it makes me glad Anakin killed all the Jedi. Obviously, when I calm down,
Padme has agreed to represent
I change my
before the
opinion.
Senate.
I will do everything I can to prove your innocence, Ahsoka.
I am almost certain that the person behind this is Ventress. And you know
But she's
I
not.
wasn't working with her. She was at the warehouse, in the room. We fought, but she got away. Didn't any of the clones see anything?
No. None of the clones reported seeing Ventress at the scene. I thought you said Ventress left before you went into the warehouse.
That's what I thought too. But then she attacked me when I got inside. I'd know her red lightsabers anywhere.
Well, if that's our only lead, then I know what I have to do.
Wait,
Find
where are you
Ventress.
going? You can't leave now.
Yes, I can. I have to find Ventress and get to the bottom of this.
Until we hear from Anakin, let's work on your defense.
Forgive me if I'm not optimistic. I thought I was part of that order. But everyone except Anakin has abandoned me. I'm not holding out much hope the Senate will treat me any better.
I feel angry. Just angry at the Jedi.
Anakin Skywalker.
I know you're behind all of this.
Prove it.
Can't you two just have a nice little chat? That'd be a lot easier. She doesn't have her lightsabers. That's how he's gonna know. Oh yes, Anakin. She can't do that if you choke her.
Your little rat was on the run. I thought she might bring a large bounty.
Bounty?
I was going to catch a pet and turn her over to the authorities. Collect whatever bounty was due.
What stopped you?
At first, I admit, I was just interested in the money and a little bit of revenge. But then I realized your fallen Padawan and I had a lot in common.
How dare you compare yourself to Ahsoka?
It's true! My master abandoned me. And that's exactly what you did to her. You and your precious Jedi Order.
She's right. She's very right. As people have said, this seems a lot more militarized, a lot more Empire-like now. Doesn't look like a place for a trial.
Ahsoka Tano, you have been charged with sedition against the Jedi
There's
Order
the
and the Republic itself.
different voice, the Tim Curry voice.
This court will decide your fate. Prosecution, you may begin your arguments.
I don't know if Tim Curry had the most suited voice for the Emperor.
Former Padawan Tano, I shall prove that you were the mastermind behind the attack on the Jedi Temple. And that once your accomplices carried out your orders, you eliminated them one by one. When you are found guilty, I ask the court that the full extent of the law be brought down upon you, including penalty of death.
Wow. Okay, Tarkin, you are a bastard.
After I left the warehouse, after I left your little Padawan alone, I was walking away, and I thought she came up behind me to talk more. But I was wrong. Someone came out of nowhere and hit me from behind. Not just anyone can sneak up behind me. It had to be another Jedi.
I don't believe you.
Believe it. Whoever you're looking for has my lightsabers. That's how you'll know you found the criminal.
Well, this leads me to a dead end. You're the only one Ahsoka had talked to.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
Your Padawan contacted the
Ah,
temple.
she knows about the
She spoke to
Padawan, the other
someone
Padawan.
named Barriss. That's why we knew to go to the warehouse in the first place. It was this
It's all gonna link
Barriss
together.
that told us to go there.
If you're lying, you're dead.
Such promises.
But he hasn't noticed that she doesn't have her lightsabers.
Letta Termon called Ahsoka to
Why would
herself
Ventress not have her
to reveal
lightsabers?
the name of the true mastermind behind the bombing of the Jedi Temple. Letta told Ahsoka she was afraid. She told her the mastermind was a Jedi. And before she could reveal the Jedi's name, Letta Termon was strangled to death by way of the Force. Why would Ahsoka kill Letta with a method that would so obviously tie the murder to her? A Jedi may be responsible for the murder, but that Jedi is not Ahsoka Tano. Members of the court, you are prosecuting the wrong Jedi.
Well said, Senator Amidala. However, if she is innocent, then why was she seen conspiring with known separatist terrorist Asajj Ventress?
Ventress set me up. My master will prove that.
And where is your master?
He's trying to find the real murderer.
Then maybe he should be looking at you.
God. Come on, Anakin. You know you can find it.
Enter.
Don't give us the peaceful meditation.
Master Skywalker, how can I help you?
I was told that you spoke with Ahsoka before she was arrested. What did you say to her?
We've been friends for a long time. I was only trying to help her.
I like how he's took the
It's no
lightsaber.
I just need to know what you told her. And if you told anyone else.
No. I thought I had a clue for her, but I really couldn't tell her anything. Who told you I spoke to her?
Ventress. She told me.
Ventress? Isn't she the one Ahsoka says is really behind all this?
That's what Ahsoka says. But I think she's wrong. Ventress thinks someone else is involved.
And you believe her? Who else could it be if not her? Surely not Ahsoka.
No. I don't think it was Ahsoka either. I think both Ahsoka and Ventress are telling the truth. But
oh, she's got the lightsabers.
Find
Oh, yes.
Those belong to Ventress. Should have gotten rid of them.
I think they suit me.
She's turned to the dark side.
I'm sure many of you look at this former Jedi and think, surely she cannot be this murderer or saboteur that they speak of. And yet, think of all the times we have been fooled by the Separatists and how they have infiltrated the Republic, and ask yourself, Is this yet another separatist scheme? Another way to rip the Jedi, and subsequently all of us, apart?
Come on, Anakin.
Ahsoka trusted you and you betrayed her.
I've learned that trust is overrated. The only thing the Jedi Council believes in is violence.
Haha. Anakin, yes. Double-bladed Anakin. Where is it? Why is the temple so empty? And why is she so skilled? Anakin's the chosen one. She should not be able to stand up. Oh, here are the temple guards. Yes. Get her. Younglings. Oh, it's the kids again. Oh, there's one gone. Come on, where are the temple guards? God, she should not be able to be... Exactly. There we go, Anakin. That's how you school her. Now, come in, save the day.
The members of the court have reached a decision.
Ahsoka Tano, by an overwhelming count of...
Chancellor!
I hope you have a reason for bursting into our proceedings, Master Skywalker.
Well, if a shit ton of temple guards burst in with their lightsabers on, yes.
The person responsible for all of the crimes Ahsoka has been accused of. Barriss Offee, member of the Jedi Order, and traitor.
Exactly. In your face, Tarkin.
Barriss? Is that true?
Tell them the truth.
I did it because I have come to realize what many people in the Republic have come to realize. That the Jedi are the ones responsible for this war. That we've so lost our way that we have become villains in this conflict. That we are the ones that should be put on trial. All of us! And my attack on the temple was an attack on what the Jedi have become. An army fighting for the dark side. Fallen from the light that we once held so dear. This Republic is failing!
The thing is, everything she says is true. The Jedi are so blind. They can't see what's happening. Ah, I love those temple guards. See, Ahsoka's trust is going to be so damaged.
Ahsoka, I'm so sorry. About everything.
You have our most humble apologies, little Ahsoka.
No good now.
The Council was wrong to accuse you.
You have shown such great strength and resilience in your struggle to prove your innocence.
With no help from you guys.
Of a Jedi Knight.
This was actually your great trial. Now we see that. We understand that the Force works in mysterious ways. And because of this trial, you have become a greater Jedi than you would have otherwise.
Back into the Order. You may come.
They're asking you back, Ahsoka. I'm asking you back.
If it wasn't for Anakin, I'd say no. I'd feel so betrayed and so angry. If I was her, I'd probably be on the verge of turning to the dark side right now. because I am angry. I could see that coming, to be honest. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Master.
I feel worse for Anakin than I do for her.
Back.
Oh. Is that the last time we see her before Rebels? God, I feel really bad for Anakin. And if I was Anakin, I would be super pissed off. Oh my god.
Ahsoka, wait! Ahsoka, I need to talk to you.
Why are you doing this?
The Council didn't trust me. So how can I trust myself?
What about me? I believed in you. I stood by you.
I know you believe in me, Anakin, and I'm grateful for that. But this isn't about you. I can't stay here any longer. Not now.
The Jedi Order is your life. You can't just throw it away like this. Ahsoka, you are making a mistake.
Maybe. But I have to sort this out on my own. Without the Council. And without you.
I understand. More than you realize. I understand wanting to walk away from the Order.
Yeah.
I know.
They're so alike and yet so different at the same time. See, again, I knew that she walked away because of Rebels, so it wasn't a great surprise, but the way it happened, oh my god, it's heart-wrenching. Yeah, man, I mean, like I say, I knew that she walked away, but I assumed it was probably like a story that happened between, I don't know, the end of season 6 when they didn't finish the season. And it was just a filler story for her. The way that happened, as bad as I felt for Ahsoka, I felt horrific for Anakin, and I wouldn't blame either of them for leaving the the Jedi Order. As I say, if that was me personally, and with my type of personality, I'd probably feel so angry at being betrayed that I'd probably be at risk of falling to the dark side because of my anger. But God, that was a very emotional. I mean, I imagine that watching that at the time it came out was terrible because in terms of the emotions it would put you through, because you'd assume that she would have jumped back into the Order and it would have been all happy and back to normal. But no, it wasn't. Wow, what a way to end. That was a fantastic arc. That is probably my favourite arc. Not my favourite individual episode. That would still be the episode on Mandalore with Palpatine and Maul. It's been a fantastic season. Some weak arcs early on, but second half has been as good as any arcs or episodes that they've ever produced. So yeah, pretty damn good. I'll post a review tomorrow. And so if you could check that out, that'll have information when we're going to start the next season, the last 13 episodes, and then yeah, we'll be at the very end of Clone Wars. We're getting there, very close. But as always, guys, thank you for sticking with me through this season. Let me know what you thought of the season, of the arc, of the episode as a whole, in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow.